Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Putt, Pass, and Pitch Talk Show. Today we're going to have what you all want, the argument session. All arguments tonight. We're going to start off with the NFL, a little contender or pretender, and some disappointments. Then we're going to introduce our first night talking NBA. We have a few topics we want to talk about. And we have a special guest again. We had to bring in Astro for the first NBA session. So let's just start it off hot. Kansas City Chiefs, contender, pretender after week 2. Vit, go.
Oh, this isn't even a question. Contender.
Reasons.
Best offense in the league. QB, 6 touchdowns. 10 total, no picks. He came up against the Chargers. He went, you guys were sick. I know you were all sick to your stomach. Patrick Mahomes, MVP frontrunner. Fitzy right behind, though. We're looking good, though. The defense, if we get that shirt up, it's a legit contender. Right now, I like it. I like our chances.
You know, you just saying that. Get that defense shored up like it's an easy thing.
Oh, I know.
You know.
You want some stats on the defense?
No.
We're last in the league. I know. I don't need any stats to know we're last in the league.
By far.
You know
it's
how
not even close.
You know how I feel about the Chiefs, man? That defense is putrid. And what do putrid defenses get you in January? Nothing.
Okay.
However, that offense is real. The Chiefs are contenders.
I like it.
Period.
I like it.
Woo! You got Sammy. You got Tyreek. Kareem. What's the tight end name?
The best in the league?
You got the second best tight end in the league. You got
best
Kelsey.
87 in the league.
You even got DeAnthony Thomas even scoring touchdowns. If you can get DeAnthony Thomas to score touchdowns, you're doing something right up there.
Our fullback scoring touchdowns.
Yeah,
anybody can score touchdowns out here.
And you got the
You're on the field. You got a chance.
You know what? You know why I'm impressed with Patrick Mahomes? That arm talent. Woo. It's real. That's next level arm talent.
Next level.
That's like Aaron Rodgers. A step below Rodgers type arm talent. It could be better. It could be better.
All right, chill out. You don't make them throws like Aaron.
I'm not chilling.
We're not there yet,
but
all right.
the Chiefs are real, and it'd be a real disappointment if the Chiefs aren't at least playing for the AFC title this year.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yeah, they're real.
All right, so
What do you got?
is Andy Reid calling plays still for y'all?
No, it's I can't remember the name. It's the old running backs coach.
Okay,
He's now the coordinator. Yes, first year.
Yeah, so the OC's looking way better this year. The defense is so bad that, like, Mahomes is 10 times better than I thought he'd be. The defense is probably twice as bad as I thought they'd be so far. And I don't know. I see him winning the AFC West, maybe even being the 1 seed in the West. But I don't know if I see him even making the AFC title game because of their defense.
You mean 1 seed in the AFC?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah. 1 seed in the AFC. I think they'll get home field advantage the whole time, and I don't know. I can see him making the AFC title game. I just feel like you got to have at least an average defense, like at that level, that deep into the playoffs, making a Super Bowl.
All right. So last year, Chiefs fans, 2017, if you remember, you started off the year similar. 42 points against New England. 27 against the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia. 24, 29, 42. Won all those games. Do you all remember how you guys, the next little stretch you guys had? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of your next 7 L's. So, Chiefs started the season at home against the Chargers without Joey Bosa, their best pass rusher.
Hold on. I'm not gonna let you get that off, bro.
Let him go.
Just because the Chargers.
Let him go.
Okay. It was a road game, but it wasn't a true road game. Would you agree with that?
It's not a true road game, but they're not.
Okay.
You're lying, bro.
Okay, they played at the Chargers with more fans there. Okay.
Kingdom. Baby.
Then they played the Steelers. Who's the Steelers' best player on offense?
AB or Le'Veon.
Was Le'Veon in attendance for the game? No, okay.
Well,
So that's 2 weeks in.
You gotta play who's out there.
I know, that's 2 weeks in a row that they played a team without their best player. Fair statement.
I don't know about Joey
Valid
Bosa.
statement.
I don't know about
Valid
Joey Bosa.
Keenan Allen is real.
Okay,
Keenan
but
Allen,
okay.
on defense, I'll give you that. On defense,
Their best defensive player.
Steelers.
Steelers were also missing their best player in secondary.
Their secondary is full.
Joe Hayden,
Exactly.
38 years
Exactly.
old, running out there.
Exactly. So
That was like Terrell Revis.
here's another point why the Chiefs are pretenders. The last 10 years, Super Bowl champions in the first 2 weeks have given up an average of 17.45 points a game. Chiefs, 32.5. Super Bowl runner-ups in the last 10 years have given up an average of 20.3 points in their first 2 games.
How many have they scored? Doesn't
matter. When it gets cold and rainy and snowy, the defense has to be good.
Agreed.
I should have looked this up. I didn't. But name a number one offense that has won the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head.
I'm just thinking about that.
Okay.
Statistical-wise, the number one offense does not always win the Super Bowl.
What came to my mind is the Saints.
You know
back when they beat Manning.
All right.
But other than that.
All right. 2011 Patriots. This one hits me close to home.
Randy?
No. I'm talking about the team that was like Welker, Hernandez, Gronk.
Yeah.
This is one of the best offenses of all time. Like
Right
statistically.
KC, but yeah.
Statistically. And they was one of the worst defenses ever.
But they still only averaged 22.5, 24 and 21 in the first 2 games of the season. They weren't getting torched like that.
Eli Manning blitzed them twice in the same season.
The last team that did give up...
No. I want you to... You can't just throw these stats out. We got to talk about matchups. Who is coming to Arrowhead to guard all these weapons?
Jacksonville. That's it. We'll see. We'll see in week 5. Jacksonville's got the dudes. That's about it. All right. Chargers had a chance with Everett, but Mahomes is different.
All right, Marcus, for your teams with the number one offense to win the Super Bowl, the last one is the Saints, like Vitt said.
Yeah.
09 Saints, and then...
09 Saints had pretty decent defense. Turnover defense,
So, when we're looking at defensive rank, this has the Giants ranked defensively at 25th in 2011.
Yeah.
They had the 9th ranked offense, this is saying. After that, it's the Colts at 23rd with the 2nd ranked offense, obviously.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's no.
So is there any 32nd ranked defenses on that page?
I have one thing to say about that.
There's
Our
no
defense is
25.
bad, but we have been up the entire game. We have not lost. We have not been down the whole time. So they will have more yards and more points because we're scoring 49. We're scoring quick. They're gonna have more possessions and more time to score.
So.
Yeah.
What's going to happen this weekend when Jimmy Garoppolo blitz y'all with a quick 14? And y'all
We're
down.
not getting blitz, bro.
Garoppolo going to have y'all down 14.
That game might be 49-42 Chiefs.
You can't win like that all the time.
I'm not saying we...
Because what if Mahomes has a couple bad drives, then you fall behind, then what happens?
Garoppolo getting out on y'all
Our
early.
defense stopped the Steelers 2 times in a row to win that game.
Without their best player.
What?
Without Le'Veon.
You're just going to negate everything.
No, I'm not negating anything. That's a fact.
James Conner had 192 against the Browns.
Browns? Listen to what you just said.
The Browns are a pushover this year? The Browns are a pushover?
Yeah.
Your Saints. Your disappointment. Your Saints. They should have beat them.
Why am I disappointed in them? They're 1-1.
You should. They should have lost to the Browns. So the Browns are not a pushover this year.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but they didn't.
Yeah, they had missed extra points.
Well, we're getting away from the point here. The Chiefs are pretenders because their defense cannot stop anybody. All it takes is one drive, one slip ball.
But that's just a lie.
Why?
Because we've gotten stops. Yeah, but we haven't stopped somebody on defense yet.
You've given up 32.5 points per game.
Yes, but we've also averaged...
Exactly. I'm saying
45.
you can't do that every time. You're not going to do that every week.
I do agree. I don't know if you can do that.
I'm not saying you can do it every week.
It's still recording.
It's also like... if you are scoring that much, a team's going to have opportunities to score the ball. We're not going on 8-minute drives. Our drives are probably
that's going to be a problem.
3 minutes.
That's going to be a problem.
I'm just saying our defense isn't as bad as you're putting it out to be. It's terrible, but it's not 32nd. We'll probably finish the season like 27th. 26, 27th.
That's still not good enough.
It wasn't win a Super Bowl.
25th was good enough.
25th.
Try getting to 25th.
Did they have the first offense? Nope.
All right, let's move on from this
Whatever.
topic. We'll see these next 4 games. Pretty tough schedule for the Chiefs.
Am I right?
No.
You know the best offense?
Maybe.
Well, look at
Tampa
the
Bay
stats.
could be better.
You
Tampa
just-
Bay could be
You
better.
just said you said we're 32nd defense. What about offense? What do we?
Yards?
Can you look?
A lot of touchdowns probably, but yardage-wise, Mahomes isn't leading the league in yards. That's Mahomes. That's
What were you calling Mahomes earlier today too?
Oh, MaPhonies?
MaPhoney.
Yeah. Oh, he's not even.
That ain't looking good.
He's not even top 5 in yards. Actually,
That ain't looking
Patrick
good.
Mahomes is 10th in yards.
Okay. What's he in touchdowns?
First with Fitzpatrick at 8 and Phillip at 6.
Cool.
So,
Tampa Bay. Wow, Arizona has 350 total yards this season. That's good.
They're all.
Hey man, week 6. Week 6 is coming quick, Vic.
Oh, we'll see.
Week 6
y'all
coming.
better tune in for week 6.
Week
That's
6
gonna be
coming. Because them boys are coming.
All right, we move it along.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's move on to our next contender or pretender to the front runner of the MVP race, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's thrown for 819 yards and 8 touchdowns to start the season for
Woo.
Tampa Bay. 78.7 completion percentage, which is 9 higher than Patrick Mahomes, and a higher quarterback rating, 410 yards a game. Do you have Tampa Bay as a contender or a pretender?
Who you asking first? I'm first.
Yeah, you
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
For some of the same reasons that I say the Chiefs are contenders, Tampa Bay is contenders as well. And I say that because there is no covering those receivers they have. If they can form any semblance of a running game, it's over with in that division. They'll be the best team in that division. I don't think Jameis Winston is getting his spot back.
No, there's no.
Fitzpatrick needs to perform this week before there's a debate.
Mm.
But I don't think my man Jameis is getting his spot back. That's over with. And you have the NFC North this season with the NFC North, Tampa Bay. Yeah. Okay.
South.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I'm saying they play the AFC
Oh,
North.
yeah.
They play the AFC North. Browns, that's a win.
Yeah.
And then
Bengals,
Ravens, that's probably a win. Bengals, that could be a toss-up. So we'll see this weekend where they really stand. But Deshaun Jackson looks like 2010.
Yeah, he does.
Mike Evans looks like Texas A&M. Chris Godwin is wide open every play. O.J. Howard catching slants, stiff arming, gone, 80 yards, untouched. I don't know. They get any running game, it's over. They got a couple guys on defense I like too, but the Bucs are real to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say they're a contender too. Fitzpatrick has looked way too good the first 2 weeks for me to say that they're not, honestly. The whole offense together, but Fitzpatrick's running that thing, and there's no way anyone saw that coming. The only thing is their defense is really bad as well. Their defense is ranked 31st right now, so it's another one of those things where in that division they might be able to get it done if they end up having a good season, and they have a really good chance to make a wild card obviously already, starting 2-0, and yeah, Jameis isn't coming back, but I think they could win that division really, but that defense is going to be a question mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna say contender too. That's if Fitzpatrick stays as a quarterback.
That's
but,
my if too. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm with that.
I mean, if
I'm
Jameis
on-
comes back, I see him going like 9-7,
Woo!
if that. But yeah, their receivers, they're nice. Mike Evans, Deshaun Jackson's been looking good, like Chris said. I mean, it's kind of like the Chiefs, honestly, just 3 really good receivers, and then they got O.J. Howard instead of Kelsey. But yeah, they got a good team. Like same thing with the Chiefs against the Saints. They were up big, and then the Saints kind of got some late points. But yeah, if their defense turns out all right, just kind of like with the Chiefs, those 2 teams can be pretty good.
My biggest takeaway right now from Tampa Bay is their schedule so far has been pretty solid. I mean, they played at the Saints, went there, dominated, then played the defending Super Bowl champions, the Eagles, and won.
Why are you looking?
What are you looking at me for?
You just said the Saints were garbage.
When?
Because they. You said the Browns. Yeah, you said.
What?
Wait.
No, I said the
how-
Browns aren't pushovers.
I said that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The
I
Browns
said
aren't-
that.
yeah,
I
look,
said that.
The Browns aren't good.
Then
They're
why are you going
losing to the Jets right now.
Why are the Saints winning by 3 make them good? Why is that a good win, but not winning at the Chargers is a good win? I need to know that.
Who have the Chargers played?
The Bills and Chiefs.
Bills are by far the worst team. Browns second worst team. When's the
Let's
last
not
time?
disrespect
When's the last time the Browns have won a game? 2 years ago.
Yeah, but
Until they win, then you can say they're good.
you just said the Browns are bad, correct?
They are.
So why is beating them by 3 at home with a kicker problem for the Browns a good win for the Bucks? That's a great win for
Beating
the Bucks.
at the Saints is not a good win.
No, not right now. They beat the Browns by 3. You just said that.
Beating the Saints on the road at any point, no matter how good they are, with Drew Brees at quarterback is a good
So
win.
winning.
Scoring 48 at the Saints is good no matter what.
So are the Browns good then? 'Cause
No,
they almost beat
the
them.
Browns are not good.
So if they would have beat them, they're good.
No, the Browns are not good. The Browns are not good. No matter what happens, going into the Saints and winning is a good win. No matter how good the Saints are. That's the toughest place to play in the league. So, continue before I was rudely interrupted by Vit. They beat the Eagles 27-21, and now they have 2 easy weeks in a row, the Steelers and at the Bears. I think that they will be contenders, but I do not think they will win the division. The division's too tough. They will be contending, they'll be contending for a wild card spot. Atlanta, Carolina, and New Orleans are all solid football teams. NFC South is the best division.
Well, also, last place schedule. I think they were last place in the division last year. So you get the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
No,
excuse me. You get the 49ers. You get the Giants.
49ers.
Who's in the North?
49ers, they play the Cowboys, actually, and the Giants.
Who's in the North?
And the Redskins. So they play the whole. They play the Giants.
Shaping up good. You get to 10 or 11. All you got to do is get to the dance, man.
All right, let's move on to some disappointments so far. We can start off with apparently a great road win now. The New Orleans Saints.
No, when did I say they had a great road win?
No.
Going to the Saints and winning
that's what I
and
said.
scoring 48 is good, yes.
Okay. So, what's wrong? What's
you
up with
Were you
Breeze?
listening or no?
What's up with Breeze and the boys? What's going on?
What do you mean, what's up with Breeze? He's got 682 yards.
I said Breeze and the boys.
81
squad. He's trying to carry the squad. What's up with the non-Drew Brees
Breeze and the
players
boys.
on the Saints? Guys not named Drew Brees and Michael Thomas.
Mike Thomas look real.
Mike Thomas looks nice.
Mike Thomas said he's top 2 and he's not 2. Hey.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think they look that good. They beat the Browns by 3, but Zane Gonzalez apparently had a groin injury, and they ran him out there to kick a 52-yarder for the tie.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. And he wasn't released, so who really cares anymore?
Yeah, allegedly.
But, I mean, Browns are not a good football team.
I'm going to let you know right now. The Saints better pick it up, because...
Allegedly.
Shut up. This is... Whatever y'all say about Drew Brees, and sure, he's probably been underrated in his career, but this is it. He ain't got much time left. He ain't on that TB12 diet. There ain't much time left for Drew Brees, man. Drew Brees done in the next 24 months. So...
Damn.
24 months.
Yes, 2 years. He's done in the next 2 years. So they traded up to go get the defensive end from Louisiana Tech, wherever he's from, Davenport. They traded away their first-round pick next year. So all I'm telling you, Saints, y'all better pick it up. Y'all better stop being trash, because you ain't got a first-rounder next year. And it's going to be tough sledding moving forward once your franchise quarterback is gone with no success. Oh, wait. They got Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got
So y'all might be all right.
They got Taysom Hill too.
If y'all re-sign him, y'all might
Yeah.
So, you can say that... you can say the Saints are disappointing on their first 2 games, but they're 1-1, and they're still going to win the division.
They're not winning the division.
Their next 4
You
games...
sure ain't winning the division?
They're not winning.
I don't know that they're winning. That's what you say.
I'm saying that they're winning the division.
Okay.
At the Falcons, at the Giants, Redskins, Ravens, I'll see that's
Next
4 in a
four?
row right there. That's 5-1.
They come out this stretch. They come out this stretch 2 and 4. What you gonna say?
2-4. They're losing to the Giants.
Let me see.
Giants, Redskins, Ravens.
Yeah, they're gonna lose 3 of them.
Oh, all right.
No cap.
We'll see ya. Raj, you got any take on the Saints?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they're contenders to me. Obviously, I got them going to the playoffs out of that division. I think they're going to finish above the Falcons. The question to me is the Bucks. How real are the Bucks?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like we said, they have a easy next couple weeks coming up. And I don't know, that offense is really high powered like the Chiefs. And they got some athletes on defense. I mean, they got Cameron Jordan, Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, Lattimore's been getting blurred all season.
Yeah. I mean, they got athletes on that side of the ball though, so we'll see if they can figure it out, start making some plays.
My thing about the Saints is underrated. Mark Ingram comes back, puts Kamara back into his role as a change of pace back and not the every down back.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference. Mark Ingram had a crazy year last year. A run game controls the field. A run game can make your defense better. And that's what I think the Saints have been missing. So our second disappointment, it's in shambles. Pittsburgh, the Steel City, is in shambles.
Blow it up.
Dumpster fire.
Blow it up.
It's very bad. It's very bad.
It's all bad out there, man.
AB wants to be traded. Le'Veon, I don't even know what he's doing. I heard he's off their roster now or something.
Le'Veon was out on a jet ski the other day. Le'Veon was looking like a Trey Songz or something the other day. He was really chilling the other day. Feet kicked up, looked like he gaining some weight. He gonna come back looking like Zeke did last year.
Eddie Lacy.
Eddie Lacy. Come back looking like Travis Benjamin. Or Kelvin Benjamin, excuse me. The Steelers, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Let me get this off real quick. The Steelers last week were pathetic. They let the Chiefs do whatever they wanted. And whenever it seemed like they tried to get some momentum and get back in the game, Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid had an answer. I don't know who you give the credit to for that, but I'd say it's 50-50. Credit for the Chiefs because that offensive play calling is, they're getting guys open. But the Steelers look horrible. 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 They should have lost to the Browns, too, while I'm at it. Get Antonio Brown the ball. And I'm not talking for my fantasy team. A little bit. Get Antonio Brown the ball. When you get him the ball, you win. Period. Talk about it.
So, who is your front runner in that division now? If it's not Pittsburgh,
I wasn't.
Oh, I still got Pittsburgh winning the division.
Oh, at the Bucks, they might start 0-2-1. Do you still think they're going to come back and win that division with that secondary?
I mean, it's the Steelers. When are they not? When was the last time they didn't win the North? I can't remember.
Okay.
I feel like it's like the Dodgers, basically. Well, NL West Invitational.
The Bengals used to. I think the Bengals are winning that division this year.
Cincinnati's looked pretty good. Andy Dalton has looked very, very good so far. AJ Green 3 touchdowns on Thursday night.
Raj, man, what's your take on it? What's your take on this Pittsburgh situation, man? What's going on? How do they fix this?
Is there any way that the Steelers don't win a game in the first 5 weeks of the season? Is that a real thing?
Make it
Baltimore's
6.
a rivalry game.
At Cincy.
Baltimore, Atlanta.
They're winning that.
No, they gotta get out.
Yeah.
They gotta get out of here with at least 2 wins.
That's Sunday
Out
night
of this
football.
part right here?
Out of these next 4, they gotta get 2 wins out of this.
Well, yeah. To me, you got to beat Baltimore and you got to win at Cincinnati.
Yeah, you gotta
You gotta win your division
Yeah.
games. But on Sunday night against Baltimore, if Le'Veon's
It's
not
gonna be a tough game. So here's my thing: is I wasn't completely out on the Steelers until this whole Antonio Brown Twitter dumpster fire, not coming to practice situation. Like, there's something going on in that locker room that I think Chris needs to hit up his sources and find out what's going on.
All right. Chill out.
There's some stuff going on in that locker room, I think, that is going to prevent this team from being good. And, I mean, just look at last year. You got Big Ben. Big Ben's ready to quit halfway through the season last year. Look at him in week 1. He throws however many picks, 5, 3. How
3 and 2 fumbles, yeah.
Yeah, 3 and 5 turnovers in week 1. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you don't really know what you're getting out of Big Ben now. So, I'm not sold on the Steelers at all anymore.
Is there any other teams you guys want to talk about as a contender or a pretender, a team that's been looking good so far?
The Patriots.
What do you want to say about the Patriots?
We in good shape. We just got Josh Gordon.
That is big.
That didn't look too good down there in Florida. Tom Brady can't handle that heat. We all know that. 1-5 in his last 5 hottest games. Or the last 6 hottest games.
3 of them happened in a different decade.
Okay. He just can't play in the heat. We all know it. It's okay. You can admit it.
Super Bowls are played in domes.
Exactly.
We're 5-3.
I didn't say
Let's talk
anything
about
about
it.
AC.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all are 1-1.
What's the problem? You're gonna be. We both gonna be 2-1 after this weekend. What's
That's
the
a
problem?
lie. We all know that.
What's the problem?
We all know that. We're on the Niners.
Bet 20 push-ups on it.
Bet.
On
Who do you guys play? Who do you guys play?
No, I'm not talking about the Patriots. I got 20 push-ups on the 49ers beating the Chiefs this weekend.
Okay, bet.
All right. Dallas Cowboys. Disappointing offense week 1, but that defense. We scroll back to the preview show. My man Jared over there said the Cowboys defense has no young talent. They have one good defensive player in Jalen Smith. Okay, Sunday Night Football, y'all were watching against the Giants. 6 sacks. How many different players had those sacks? 6. 6 non-talented young guys got sacks. You can't tell me that top 5 defense has no talent on it.
Dallas Cowboys, pretenders.
Okay,
Pretenders.
you can say it.
Dak skipped to my Lou Prescott. He's terrible.
Did you? Oh my gosh, you didn't
he's-
watch
okay.
Sunday Night Football, bro? In
We
the
saw-
prime
we
time,
watched it.
in the prime time, he
Don't
dominated them.
don't turn up on
He
me right now.
dominated them.
Dominated.
Yes, it was 20-3.
He had a touchdown pass.
20-3. Did you see the 8-minute drive to end the game?
No,
You didn't?
I did, but
Yeah.
I wish I didn't.
Yeah, because that's vintage. Skip said it. That's vintage Dak.
Vintage, he's
2016 Dak.
24.
It's his third
That's
game in the league.
rookie of the year Dak.
Okay.
Vintage? What are we talking
All right,
about, Dan?
I
What
don't
are we
know.
talking about?
I don't know about
They
that.
won 20-13 against a bad Giants.
20-3.
Ow.
They dominated. They gave up a fluky ass onside kick at the end of the game.
Okay. But anyways, if we're gonna bring up old tape, by the way, I'm not gonna let Marcus get away with this one.
What? Bring it.
Quote, he said, I'm looking at the Chiefs' first 6 games. I'm saying 1-5, maybe 0-6.
And then
And he's not going to admit to that one, though.
no, I
He's
said that. I
Yeah.
said that before Le'Veon Bell didn't show up and before Joey Bosa got hurt.
So he's got an excuse. We hear that.
That facts or an excuse?
1-5, 0-6. And
Like
I
I
said,
said,
wait,
then the two best players from those first 2 teams were out.
Wait. I said, Mahomes, he's throwing for 4,000, 30 touchdowns, 15 picks. I said 30 touchdowns. Marcus says 30. He's already a third of the way there.
Man,
He
if
might
y'all-
throw for 40.
If y'all don't cut this out, man,
He might throw for
the
40.
content's already out.
And we know that.
They can go.
We
they
know
can-
that.
They can go look at
Yeah,
it.
But
Go
they
back
might
and
give
watch
up
the tape.
60 passing touchdowns on the year.
Y'all know about the Cowboys, man. What will go wrong? What can go wrong will go wrong.
We'll
Yes,
see
sir.
about that.
Yeah.
The ceiling is the roof, as MJ would say with the Cowboys. And
So-
I think it's already
Yeah.
there, and
And
it's
I
not
told
very
y'all the
high,
Jets was
man.
going to take care of the Browns tonight.
I don't
too.
know.
So how about the your Raiders?
How about the Raiders?
I think-
How about the fact that I think we'll be lucky to have 1 win at the bye week at week 7. How about that?
That 3-13 is looking pretty nice. I predicted.
I mean, I would like to say you're wrong, but you're not wrong. So I don't really. I don't know.
I didn't mean to attack you like that. That's
No. I mean, that I don't even know what to say, man. The Derek Carr has been so bad.
Check
We're paying him
out Carr, I'm trying to tell y'all.
$125 million. He had 92% completion percentage last week.
It still wasn't enough, though.
Wasn't enough to win the
Yeah.
game. We didn't give him a chance to win the game.
Mhm.
Your quarterback's throwing for 92% in the game, and we're going to hand the ball off with a chance to get a first down and win the game, put it away. But no, we're not going to do that. Like, we're going to take the ball out of our franchise quarterback's hands. Why?
Mhm.
Why? Don't ask me, because our defense is super good without Khalil Mack, and we have a really good pass rush
That's
to
the
put pressure on the quarterback. So, yeah, we'll leave it up to the defense to win the game.
Yeah, John Gruden needs to find that DN, allegedly.
I don't even
My
want to
God.
speak on
Oh,
that.
yeah,
so.
let's leave Gruden off this.
All right,
Yeah,
That's the Raiders franchise quarterback. That's
All right,
not John Gruden was inherited this situation.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
not. Carr might be out of there by the end of the year.
So it's been 2 weeks in the NFL. We'll admit it's been right so far, but it's been 2 weeks. We'll see how it goes.